And it's Friday.
What are you doing here?
You found out you can't fire me. He found out the hard way
But
yesterday.
I tried.
57, 58 degrees out there this morning. We'll talk about the weather in a moment.
Hey, good morning. I'm Jamie Cooper. Thank y'all for getting up with us on a good-looking Friday morning here in Athens, Alabama. As you know, this is Athens in the AM. Joining us today, Mathew, Kyle, Chick-fil-A, Gregg. I got 10 auctions this weekend. Got it. Roll Tide, boys.
Roll Tide.
Y'all not going to Missouri? Guess not. You
No,
here?
sir.
You'd already left if you
That's
were
right.
going. And Jordan coming home, he don't have to go. All right, and I'll be talking some football in just a moment. Join us this day, my favorite musician in the world. Well, we couldn't get him, but Barry Kay's in here this morning making his monthly appearance, and Barry's going to be entertaining us in just a little bit. Thank you, Barry.
That's right.
What's that website of yours?
Beyond the Song.
Beyond the Song. All right, we'll hear from Barry in just a little bit, too. Y'all know he'll have to tune up for 30 minutes before he's ready to go. Frank is on the phone, 230-4988. We got Chick-fil-A cookies, Chick-fil-A, everything we got down that way. Love to eat. Matthew going to be gone for a couple of weeks. I guess it's okay to say that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Matthew
too late
going
now.
on a mission trip to China. Couldn't find something around here locally to do?
Well, you know, just like to go a few different places. From time to
He'll
time.
send us a few pictures of that. We'll talk about that later on, too. It's a big football weekend. Talk about that, man. Facebook comments have been... Y'all been keeping up what Gene Chiswick's wife has had to say about Satan? I'll have to inform y'all later this morning, too, on that. The Mighty Tide plays tomorrow at 2:30. We'll go over all the football schedule coming just a little bit, and we'll hear from Barry Kay. We may go back to the Fiddlers Convention for more stuff, too. So that's what's cranking this morning, and who knows if Dr. Alan Coleman will be here this morning, as busy as they are. I know they ain't open till 7, but I think that's just on Thursday, but we'll hear from them in just a little bit. Hope Amy celebrated a good birthday yesterday as we had that chili challenge up here. I was so full, Frank, all day. I didn't eat anything else the remainder of the day. But you know me, I love crackers. Right now, here's Gloria with the weather. She's back in action after laying out for a day. I'm a Ritz. Here she is telling us that chance of rain, maybe, maybe not, ain't it?
Oh, yes, we're going to see some rain today. 50% chance of those showers today is what the Weather Channel is saying. Of course, some of the other stations are saying about 40, but chances are you'll get to see a pop-up shower today. High temperatures around 76. It's like 57, 58 out there right now. Partly cloudy skies today, 54 for your low. Your high tomorrow of 80 with only 20% chance of showers, and that low of 60, not bad at all. Now, Sunday, 30% chance of showers, and then next week it drops back down to 10%, so not bad. So maybe we'll have a little rain over the weekend. Well, not over the weekend, but just Friday and Sunday. Saturday should be okay with only a 20% chance. 230-4988 does get Frank this morning.
So you're back.
You're awful quiet.
She wasn't here yesterday, Matthew. You gave her the day off.
Well,
Is that right?
I was like,
Yeah.
Amy's going to be here. It's Thursday. You don't need me. She can fill in for me. He's like, okay. So I get up in the next Thursday morning, and I was like, he starts saying something. I'm like, I thought I had the day off today. He goes, fine, go on back to bed. I'm like, okay. So I did. And he was like pouting the whole day, according to everybody.
Shut up. You see my stylist?
That's nice.
Genuine, too.
So we know he's in charge there, right, Greg?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, you're fired. I'm like, you can't fire me, buddy, so forget
Hey,
it.
before I get cranky, let me do a shout out. I mentioned it this. I got a massage the other day. Can't y'all tell I'm more flexible today? Down at Herbs and More. I got to give a shout out to Jason Mitchell down that way. There he is, right? That's him on top.
Oh, my.
But man, he digs that elbow into that back. I'm telling you what.
You didn't
Well,
just say
that
that.
ain't me. I mean, I would never have a photo taken topless. But I don't know who that is in the picture, but that's Jason in the...
Probably sad.
Oh, yeah. It is sad, as a
That
matter
is
of fact.
sad.
Now, that's the guy to take his shirt off in a heartbeat. I ain't quite up to that yet. You, Matthew?
No, I'm
I
good.
mean, I will if somebody pays me enough. I mean,
Right, for the right price, huh?
Well, if they're desperate, you know, if they're desperate, I might. Hey, let me get. This has got to be one of the dumbest things ever, Greg. Listen, you know what Craigslist is?
Yeah.
And if you don't sell that river product to me, I'm gonna start putting it on Craigslist. I hear that's a pretty good way to sell food. 2 acres
works.
on the Tennessee River. Gregg's got it. New York.
Yes.
The Craigslist ad offered black market Percocet, is that what it's called? Percocet, pills for sale. But warned potential customers no LE, please, meaning, for those of you not in the loop, no law enforcement. How's this going to go, Frank?
Are you kidding?
Like that makes a difference was the next sentence. The 40-year-old man accused of placing the ad was among 21 people arrested in an attempt by the New York Police Department to make an example out of some of the smallest of small-time drug dealers, students, young professionals, and otherwise idiots who cleaned out their medicine cabinets and are brazen enough and foolish enough, Matthew, to offer the pills for up to $20 a pop over the internet.
That's a dumb crook.
Now, how many come in a bottle, Abby?
20 a pill?
Yeah, $20 pill. Is that a
$20
lot?
a pill? I guess 30 or 60
Let me go
or
to my drug
90.
addict. What? What was it?
Don't talk to her.
30,
36 to a bottle?
30, 60, or 90.
30, okay, so 90 pills to a bottle. What does it break down to? $2 to $3 a piece? That's a nice profit, ain't it?
That is.
Oh, yeah.
How many you got on you, Matthew?
You know, I left them at home in the medicine cabinet.
Whether the drug deal
Lock it
occurred
up
on the
where they
street or
shouldn't
on the internet, it's a crime, according to this prosecutor. Undercover narcs investigators answered the ads and ended up buying handfuls of the prescription painkiller and other pills for a few $100s in broad daylight in a public setting such as a coffee shop. The arrest came as law enforcement agencies around the country battle a surge in illegal sales of highly addictive painkiller. Percocet, Roxycodone. Roxy, that rings a bell with another one of my kids. They are Adderall. Gregg, ain't you on Adderall?
No.
Huh?
Hope not.
Not that you're aware of.
You'd know it if you were. Transactions that now rival the cocaine and heroin trade in volume and public health hazard.
Yeah, you think.
What kind of stuff we got?
Son, nothing.
All I got's them pills.
Tylenol.
Those vitamins are Roy's. I don't think nobody's going to pay $20 a piece. Why can't people get hooked on
Healthy
non-prescription stuff?
Well, I guess there's no fun in that. I don't know.
Well, it says, when it says no law enforcement show up.
Like, okay.
Idiots. Well, it was New York. Okay. Moving on.
So drug dealers aren't smart.
Moving on. Yeah, that's
We
the show
run that
here.
show here.
Hey, speaking of shows, let me tell you right here. It says TV shows this morning that reflect family life. Home Improvement, Modern Family, Seinfeld, The Office.
Not Cooper and Company.
But yet on ZTV 11, we also have family programs. Hillbillies, Real McCoys, Andy, Ozzy, Country Rover, and this fine, outstanding program here where we talk about daily family life. Right, Gregory?
Right. Right.
Yeah, thanks for sharing so much that
Last
you do.
week it was What Kind of Cracker Are You? Today, Matthew, we're not on that subject. We're on some of the best shows ever on TV, and I've probably left off a few. But look at me from 20 or 30 years ago every Monday right here on Cooper.
Well, we appreciate that more than crackers.
I'm just saying. All right.
There's no helping him.
Matthew, you still got your dog?
I do. Do you want it?
Guess-
I got 2 of them. I'll bring them over this
Guess who
afternoon.
got a family dog, Barry? Michael Vick.
You can't find someone to take those
You mean he's
dogs.
allowed to have one?
Michael Vick is allowed to have a dog.
Well,
Philadelphia Eagles quarterback Michael Vick and his family have a pet dog now to explain the decision 5 days after tweeting a picture of his daughter with a box of dog food on the table and the, what kind of dog did they used to have?
Pit
Rottweiler
bulls.
under the table.
pit bulls.
Pit bulls, yeah. As a father, it's important to make sure my children develop a healthy relationship with animals.
He did
Therefore, I
his
followed and
time.
killed as many of them as possible. That's why I'm
No.
fumbling the ball every time I get near the end zone for the Eagles. Our pet is well cared for and loved as a member of our family. He declined to answer questions about the dog when approached by USA Today Sports after a loss to the Steelers. He said, no comment, it's not a story.
Well, good for him. Move on. He did his time, and apparently they'll be watching him. If he abuses his dog, he'll get caught. So
Let me talk a little bit of sports right now. All right. Anybody in here an Auburn fan except Brad? Shelley? Roll Tide?
Nope.
They're talking about getting rid of Chisholm.
No.
His buyout was $10 million last year.
wow.
Trubisky's all over this. It gets cheaper. It's cheaper to keep him, basically.
Well, how's that season gonna go?
$200,000 a month cheaper to keep him month after month. Now, I ain't even talking about his wife saying Satan is the reason they're losing all the ball games. No, it's Satan.
Satan,
Losing at
not
home to
Satan.
Vandy has just become the worst feeling in the world for Missouri. Losing to Georgia, well, that's the wrong story. Let me get over to you.
That's good.
Said here, Auburn right now, $10 million, but now it's down. He gets paid basically $200,000 a month. If they buy him out.
Wow.
If they buy him out and say he gets a job that pays $1 million a year or $2 million a year. It's kind of like the Mike Shula deal. Y'all remember him. they subtract what he's making that month from the $200,000 Auburn's paying him. They have to pay him that until the length of his contract.
I wouldn't get another
What they're
job.
saying right now, ain't a whole
He
lot
has,
of
what,
people.
three and a half more years
Yeah, a
left?
lot of people ain't wanting to hire him right now anyway.
Well, I wouldn't want another job.
Go home and collect $200-some thousand and enjoy life.
But the Auburn Nation, you know,
You
it
get
drops
$3.5
$200
million.
Actually, it drops $208,334 a month.
Oh,
Each month he's there, that comes off the buyout.
surely you can live off of that.
Well, I don't know.
Maybe you could make it. I mean, it'd be tough to go off 200 grand a
it'd be
month, wouldn't it? But
It'd
maybe
be
you
a
could squeeze
struggle.
by.
It is
Yeah.
tough. I mean, I can tell you, it is pretty
It's
tough.
hard. Yeah. I mean,
It's tough.
Honey, your
how it
check
is.
is $200 a month.
I live like I make $200,000 a month. My debt ratio goes up quite a bit each and every month. Thank goodness for credit
you
cards.
like the Arkansas coach?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you owe? $40 million? How do you? Because he won last weekend.
Yeah, there
He
you go.
did.
How do you owe $40 million? Of
You found
course,
some
I'm
poor
finding out pretty
person.
quickly.
I don't know. You tell us.
Well, I've got half interest in Victoria's Secret now. What? Feels like it. That's the only reason you're up here today.
Yeah,
This
right.
is the day you're gone. All right,
It's
Greg,
another
let me get you,
day.
in case we don't get back to this later on, who you predicting in the Auburn-Ole Miss game.
I figure Ole Miss.
Ole Miss, yeah.
All right, what about that's who I'm going with, South Carolina at LSU.
Ooh. South Carolina.
That's going to be
Ole Miss,
a close
the
game.
LSU's a 3-point favorite. They ain't lost but 2 games in his career down there at night. One of those was to Bama.
They have to win one, though, so.
They ain't winning this one.
I'm thinking South
I
Carolina,
think so.
but
That's what I'm
it'd be a
hoping.
close one.
LSU could surprise everyone. They
Yeah.
need to.
And then it goes, but anyway,
Sorry, shut up.
tomorrow is a football fantasy for me. I'll be in all day watching football. I hope it rains, but it won't.
That's what you did last Saturday.
Yeah, but I'm doing it again this Saturday, too. Amazing
I go
stat,
to Bridge
Mathew. You got a cell phone?
No, I don't use one of those. What's a cell phone?
I probably
It's
don't
attached
think
to
I
his
know
hip.
very good. Okay, get this. Number of the day out of USA Today this morning. I'm getting ready to come to you, Barry, so you warmed up?
Be
There you
ready.
go.
6 billion in a world. There are 7 billion people in the world.
Okay.
There are 6 billion cell phone plans at the end of last year. How is that
Wow.
possible? I don't
Numbers
think a
wrong.
cell phone industry ever make it.
It's about time you finally learned how to
Glad
use
you didn't
yours.
invest in that, huh?
Huh?
It's a losing market. Glad you didn't
I'm
invest
gonna
in
come up
it.
with a new way to use a phone.
How's that?
I don't
Answer
know.
it.
Holler, I think. Holler, people. Yeah.
Answer it.
Yeah, I could do without one myself, but that's just me. I did find.
That's all right.
I learned how to get on Facebook the other day for the first time.
Wow, that's
Beware,
impressive.
everyone.
That's dangerous.
Huh?
That's dangerous.
I found out stuff I didn't even know was out there.
Yeah.
All right. My time is up. I'll come back and do a little news in just a moment. We got some special guests in here. I'll introduce you to them later as soon as I find out who they are. But you're watching Cooper County Live. Gloria back in action today. Zorro's even back. Shut up and get out of here.
Good
We'll go to
boy.
Barry Kay right now. Let's go local and love it to the Athens best-known musician. He's in the house this morning. He worked all night last night, but in here this morning, fired up.
Has
ready
a
to go.
birthday coming up.
Well, he'll be 50.
He'll be 50.
50.
The
All
big
right.
5-0.
Let's go right now to local and loved and Mr. Barry Kay. Y'all hang on. Local and loving. Go.
I am a lineman for the county, and I drive the main road, searching in the sun for another overload. I hear you singing in the wire, I can hear you in the whine. And the Wichita lineman is still on the line. I guess I need a small vacation, but it don't look like rain. And if that stretch down south don't hold and never stand the strain, for all time. And the Wichita lineman is still on the line. And I need you more than want you. And I want you for all time. And the Wichita lineman is still on the line. Is still on the line.
Local and loving